Yo, what up, y'all? This is the No Condom Podcast, episode 2. We already got the internet pregnant with the last one. You know, a lot of people made babies while they were listening to the podcast. We appreciate you. We appreciate everybody that shared, and make sure you never wear a condom while you're fucking listening to this podcast. And with that being said, let's get into it. Episode 2. So, people that put on their status, I'm going to be cleaning out my friends list. Thoughts?
Simple solution. First off, next time somebody makes a post that says, cleaned up my friends list today, see who's really fucking with me, or any of those dumbass posts. And the reason why this is even a topic is because the other day I seen 3 of them by 3 different people in one day, and I'm like, really? Like, do you think your Facebook friendship is that much of a commodity that people really are, like, dying to be your friend? Like, it's just, like, the most, like, it's the dumbest post you could ever make, and it's the most, like, pointless, and it's just, like...
Facto.
Yeah, like, just delete people if you don't want them on your list. Why the fuck would you make a post about them deleting people? So what, people can see your post, and then you delete them, and they know that they were selected? Like, I just don't understand. Like, it's just the dumbest concept. It's like people are just, like, begging for acceptance, like, beg to be my friend on Facebook.
Or the one is like, if you're reading this, you made the cut.
Oh, that's even, like, that's almost even, it's not worse, but it's just as bad.
Yeah, it's just as bad. It's like...
Cool.
It's like, cool, like, half these people don't even know anyway. Like, I'm like, I made the cut.
It's almost worse, because it's like sneak dissing, you know what I mean? You deleted people before you even made a post. It's like, you weren't even brave enough to say it before you did it. No, you know what? Next time, my suggestion to anybody else as well, too, it's like when you want to boycott a company who does shitty things, like, this is my suggestion. As a Facebook community, I think the new trend should be, but next time someone makes a post about cleaning up their friends list, clean them off your fucking friends list. Peace.
Or, like,
how would somebody feel if they made a post, like, I'm going through cleaning up my friends list today, and then at the end of the day, fucking... their 5,000 friends, they cleaned 100 off and went down to like 50 friends because every other single person was like, oh, I've seen that post, now I'm deleting you. Like, yo, let's make a stand against these arrogant assholes and let's just fucking do the job for them.
Like, one thing I do is, cause like I'm an artist, I put out links, and
you're about to drop the gem on them.
So all I do is...
You're gonna give them the jewel.
So all I do is...
Let people know how you operate, Eddie.
I don't care. It has to be let out. This isn't the Dropping Gem show, but I'm going to drop a gem. Just unfollow them. If you're an artist and you want people to still check out your shit, but you're sick of their stupidity, just unfollow them so then you don't have to see their shit. But then they can still see your link and then click on your shit and get you fucking hits. You know? Boom. Just unfollow that person.
Boom. Unfollow.
Yeah, and if it's even like somebody like annoying, like a family member that's like super annoying, like you don't want to like fucking delete them. They'll be like, oh, well, why'd you delete me? You just unfollow them, like fucking, yeah, like that way they think, okay, we're still cool, it's still on the friends list. Boom, but you don't have to see their shit.
Yep.
Drop a gem on them.
And you know what's funny? Because I've never been the unfollow type. I never even realized till my last girlfriend that the unfollow button existed. Cause she had a tiff with somebody and she was like, she didn't want to be petty and delete them off her friends list, so she unfollowed them. And I was like, you can unfollow people? She's like, yeah, you just don't see their like posts and statuses unless you search their page. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, but you know, it's kind of a gem. And like since then I've never used it because I just like, I don't know, I just scroll my friends list. And personally me, I like to see people being retarded. Like, if you're an idiot and you post shit that's dumb, like, I like to, like, further more my opinion of how I already think I feel about you.
There's so much of it, though. That's what bothers me, man. Like, it's not like...
My whole timeline is just, like, it's, like, 90%, like, whiny bullshit or, like...
stupid shit. So, like...
Shit that I don't agree with or I think is stupid. But.
And, like, I actually have, like... my friends that I'm cool with, and they'll be like, "Oh, yo, you see that meme that I posted?" And I'll be like, "Hey, what meme?" And then they'll show me, and I think it's fucking hilarious. But I didn't see it because I got all these fucking stupid idiots like on my fucking timeline saying stupid shit. But I didn't see the funny meme that my friend posted. So I'll just unfollow these people.
You know what though? I'd rather someone just unfriend me than unfollow me.
Me too. Yeah.
So I don't want you to be that wasted space on my 5,000 friends if you're not even following my shit.
But like some of those there's some people that like comment on like a couple of my stuff, and like you just tell they're retarded from like the way they're commenting, but you can tell they're paying attention, so they're definitely clicking on your shit. But like you're just not feeling them, so those are perfect examples. So
no, man, I don't unfollow nobody who is interactive with my shit. No, I'm just saying that publicly, so y'all motherfuckers know. Like, don't unfollow me. I'm not like that. I'm not like Eddie. But you know what? Yeah. I feel like there are a few people I need to start up following, because there's waste on my Facebook too. Like, there's people who like, there's no support either way, but it's like, I still like seeing some of the retarded shit they post. But if I knew they unfollowed me, then I would just unfriend them. I'd rather just unfriend you and clear up that space. You know what I mean? But like,
yeah.
But I just think it's hilarious when people post that shit. It's like your Facebook friendship is such a commodity to me that I need to fucking like beg for it and pray to my knees.
Should I drop another gem on him?
You can drop a gem on him. Go Prodigy.
Fucking
Yo, what's the infamous back in the house once again? Little life that had diamonds and guns and now gems.
Just because Facebook says we're friends doesn't mean we're actually real life friends.
That's true.
There's a difference between Facebook friends and real life friends.
And that's what I think is so hilarious about people like using it as leverage. Yo, like this post if you fuck with me because I'm cleaning out my friends list today.
So I know who fucks with me. Like, you know.
I'll never like one of those posts. And the funny thing is, I've never been deleted. How true to your fucking word are you? Like,
well, you don't know, do you?
I might have been unfollowed, but I'm not unfriended.
You never been unfriended?
I have been, but not by people that make those posts and say like,
okay,
click like if you want to stay on my friends list, and like, or like if you fuck with me, cause I'm deleting people who don't fuck with me, and I'll know. And like, just like I see so much of that dumb shit, and it's like I've never liked a single one of those posts because I think they're retarded.
In the water or in the bowl when you take a piss?
And it's funny because this topic just came up when I went to go take a piss, and the reason I asked you is because I feel like it's one of those questions we all as men think about while we're pissing in the toilet, but it's like one of those unspoken things. Like if you were molested as a child from another man, you don't really talk about that with your homeboys. And it's just like one of those things, and I don't even understand why we don't talk about it, because it's not like molested.
It's definitely not like getting molested. Like this is definitely like
it's a lot. Yeah, no, this is
a lot more of a regular thing. Like I think like people should be open to talk about this.
Yeah, exactly. So why don't we talk about this? And my answer is I always piss on the bowl, and we're not talking about the rim of the bowl. All right, I'm not the slob who pisses on your floor. And if I accidentally miss by aim because my dick's shrunk and so small because I'm your ugly ass I'm hanging out with, then.
So that's her fault.
Well, no, I'll wipe it up. But, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I piss on my homie's floor or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll wipe that shit up. That's what the toilet paper's for. You know how bad it is when that happens and they're out of toilet paper? You're just like, thank God I'm not shitting, but you got some driblets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, like, no. I'm a piss in the bowl guy. And that's probably why I've pissed on people's floors before. But in the bowl. I don't like fucking sitting there pissing and having fucking piss water splash up on my legs.
Does it really splash up on your legs though? There's like an
that's the reason why I don't enjoy doing it. That's why I came to the.
Okay, so
that's why I piss on the bowl.
So me, like I piss.
You piss in the water?
Just outside the water. Kind of like on like I pick a side.
Yeah, I pick a side. It doesn't mean I'm like pissing up on the rim of the bowl. I'm saying in the bowl.
Yeah.
I piss on the walls of the bowl. I don't.
Yeah, but I piss like I try and keep it close to the water.
That's funny.
So it kind of like it goes.
What's your reasoning?
It's almost like it goes directly, like the angle almost goes directly into the water.
So you play pool with your dick when you piss.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's about the angle of how the piss hits and then it goes.
That's interesting. See me, I'm just more of a bowl. Like as long as it's hitting the wall.
As long as it's hitting the wall.
But I'm a lazy pisser too. Like I'm the type because to be honest, I don't like washing my hands. So I've developed a habit where like if I'm comfortable, and that's why sometimes I piss on my homie's floor and I gotta wipe it up. But I try to just pull my shit out let it rest on the belt or whatever, do what I gotta do, and I try to put my arms behind my back or something. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm not trying to get piss particles on my hands. I'm trying to not wash when I walk out this bitch. You know what I mean? But see
I'm definitely a hand washer.
I wash my hands as soon as I feel like they might be imminently dirty. Like, I'm like, you're talking to a guy who washes his hands. I'm not so bad now, but there's periods in my life where I've washed my hands up to 13 times a day. To the point where my hands would be dry in the summertime, bro. I'd have chapped skin on my hands in the summer. Because I wash my hands so many fucking times a day. So what I try to do is develop ways of, like, just not touching things where I feel that they're dirty enough where I have to wash my hands. Not like I became filthier. I've developed, like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm the type of guy, I wash my hands a lot. I think I wash them more in situations where a lot of people don't. Question. If you had to pick up dog shit with a bag, but you did it up, like, through the other side of the bag, so your hands never actually touched the shit, there's plastic between it, and you never touched the shit, would you wash your hands when you brought the dog inside? I do every time.
I'd probably forget.
See, I'm an avid, like, I don't forget. That stays in my hand. Like, the number one thing in my head before I get back in that door is, like, you gotta wash your hands first thing when you get in.
Me, I just got used to the bathroom thing. Like, as soon as I piss, wash my hands. That's like...
Yeah, but I don't know. But I just, I like to just, I like to just aim my dick and piss.
Sometimes I don't wash my hands as much as I probably should. But, like, anytime I go to the washroom, I wash my hands.
I generally do, unless I never touched anything. If I just plop my pants down, I got it resting on there, and it goes, and then my hands are, like, behind my back the whole time I'm pissing, I'm chilling, I'm gonna wash my hands. I didn't do nothing dirty. You know what I mean?
See, the thing is, like, because I'm fat, when I look down, I don't see the angle of which way it's going.
Oh, no, you got that?
Like...
It's like that. I remember a time when I couldn't really see my dick. I used to weigh 280. Did you know that?
Yo, actually, I was looking at one of our old clips. I was cutting out something for it of our first interview, and like, I pretty much look the same, and you look like probably like 50 pounds heavier. In the thing, I probably look the same, but.
What interview was that? That must have been timed. That was before me and Obi did the shit at his house.
No, that was the very first one. It was at your parents' house. That was the very first one.
And I'm wearing the Gangstar shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were wearing the Gangstar shirt, yeah.
Yeah. I do remember that. And you got, like, the questions that pop up in words on the screen. Yeah. Wild. Yeah, and that's probably around the time I weighed about 280.
Yeah, you weighed a lot more, you can tell in the thing.
I'm at, like, 180.
I got it right here. Even though you can't see it on the podcast, but
we're talking about Fat Malone right now.
Malone.
You do got it right there. Don't use that pic. Oh wow.
I was gonna cut both of us out.
Don't use that picture of me, man.
Well,
please.
It's for that. I'm cutting it out for something else. Not for the podcast or anything like that.
Oh, for that interview.
For that interview, for that thumbnail to look better.
Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, dope.
For that thumbnail to look
I
better.
thought for a second you were talking about for the podcast.
No.
Yo,
don't use fat me like fucking.
Well, yeah, I worked hard to not be fat me. Actually, you know what? I didn't really work that hard. I just made a couple crucial changes.
Like, you're like, we already have one fat person. Like, come on. Hey, like, we don't need two fat people.
No, I think two fat people actually would be funnier.
Fat people are funnier in life if you look at, like, the funniest people.
That's why, and when I had more weight, I was funnier. You take yourself more serious the skinnier you get.
Don't tell me that. Because, like, I was working out earlier.
You do, kind of.
I don't want to lose that.
Because man.
I want to keep, like, you know how,
I feel like I'm not, like, not hilarious, but I feel like you're funnier than me, kind of.
I think I'm probably one of the funniest people, like, as I see other people react to me.
But see, I get a lot of your humor, too, because I've been bigger. So, like, I know. And I know, because do you know what? When you're bigger, your humility level is, like, higher. You know what I mean? As you start to, like, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. The mental, psychological. This is actually a topic that was not written, but this is kind of a good topic.
Yeah.
The mental, psychological damage of being overweight is crazy.
Yeah, because almost like when I was like a super young kid.
I've seen pictures of you. You're skinny.
I was skinny.
You're
and
skinny. You're one of the reverse.
But I was skinny and shy. I was skinny and shy, and as soon as I started gaining that weight, is when I started opening up more and.
That's funny because you know what? It's like so the opposite with me. I was overweight as a kid, and that made me shy because I felt like I didn't belong, and people were always making fun of me, and I wasn't accepted. Like on the last podcast,
felt like it was like
on the last podcast when I said I was insecure, whatever kid, and I seeked out kids who felt the same as me, and I was showing with the nerd friend or whatever. You know what I mean? That's the same thing I'm talking about. It's like that's the psychological damage of being overweight. But you were a shy, skinny kid, so then becoming overweight and just making me like you being more human, humble with yourself. You were able to open up. As to whereas the opposite would be, it was like I wasn't humble with my insecurities. I hated them, right? So it took me to lose weight to become a person who opened up and comfortable with themselves. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's so trippy.
Cause I don't really.
It's the same effect, but in two separate.
Yeah, cause a lot of people look like fat people and think a certain type of way, but like in my family, I have skinny and fat people. Yeah. In my family, so it wasn't really it was I didn't really care if I was either way.
And see, you're not actually when people when you talk about what's actually fat people, you're not a fat person, but I know what it's like to be overweight and to have that. That's what you call yourself, you know what I mean? Right. I still it's funny, I still call myself fat, you know what I mean? But that's one of those things you and that's a humility you never lose. And I think it's just the thing is, if you lose weight, it becomes a stupid joke. You know what I mean? Because people are you're not fat. But you always feel fat. Like
one thing I was thinking about doing is just going crazy on content right now. And because I am fat. And then getting as much fat content as possible. And then lose the weight. And then I just have fat content to put out. And I'm still funny. It's still funny.
Right? See, man? Fat people are always funnier. I don't have that kind of humility. Okay. I can't sit here and call myself fat.
Since we're talking
you killed that.
We're talking about fat. Let's go to.
Do you prefer cholesterol or semen?
Semen. Semen for
sure. You'd rather take a load of semen to your heart vessels than a load of cholesterol.
You know it's awesome. Fucking unicorn semen on your chicken wings. Fire.
Yo, the deadliest spice in this world.
But talking about chicken wings.
They say that unicorn semen is actually spicier than the hottest ghost pepper on the planet.
No, I don't believe it. It's more like a...
Is it mango-y sweet?
It's kind of like lemon pepper wings, but
so it's kind of dry?
But it has a great flavor. It's a really thick sauce.
The best Boston cream donut on this planet is made in France. And it has unicorn semen as the custard.
I'm not a big fan of Boston cream either.
$350.
Okay, so talk about this. Chicken wings.
Flats or cum?
Flats or drumsticks? We both agreed.
Yeah, see, we discussed this one before the show, so it's not fun for you guys. But we did a poll on Facebook, and if you don't like being our friends on Facebook and interacting with our polls, then we don't care what you think anyway. So fuck you!
Yeah, just unfollow us.
Yeah, unfollow us. But don't unfriend me, please.
Yeah, I need that friend on so people can think I have a lot of friends.
Yeah, because Facebook friends are real friends.
Right.
And if you're just tuning in, that sucks. Because you missed the whole... Anyways.
Yeah. So, flats we both agreed on are...
They're just so much better.
They are.
Drumsticks are whack. Actually, when I watched that vote you put up, the poll, and I seen anybody vote for drumsticks, I unfollowed them.
You unfollowed everybody that voted for drumsticks.
You can't trust somebody who does not like the flat.
Yeah, you know what? On the other poll, I had followed everybody that was a lighter thief.
I know you didn't.
No, just kidding.
I was gonna say I was just making a joke.
Yeah,
too.
I was just kidding.
We didn't unfollow nobody.
So we decided flats. It's not really a debate because we both like flats. So we said the lighter thief. Yo, that bugs me sometimes, man. Like people that just know how they are and they just laugh about it. And like lighters are fucking not cheap anymore. Like,
and do you know what's funny? Though
you are a lighter thief, eh? Be real.
Yo, all right, it's a complicated situation. Can we disambiguate this a little bit?
So this is like what, like homie court, like so last time you were here, you left. My lighter was gone.
Did I steal your lighter? That's why this is a topic. You're putting me on blast right now. Yo, this is cold. This is fucking cold.
I'm just joking. I don't actually remember if you stole a lighter that, but I'm pretty sure you have in time stole lighters on me.
You remember this? This is like a setup now.
Yeah.
I get what's going on. All right.
So do you?
No, I don't consciously steal lighters, but sometimes I end up with lighters that aren't mine.
So like what? So when if you have a lighter in your pocket,
but I generally always have a lighter.
If
Where's my lighter actually? Speaking of this, all right, I got it.
Oh, he's trying to put it on me, but it ain't gonna work. He got it. But
I got it.
So let's say you have a lighter in your pocket, and you're gonna light your cigarette, but like you still ask somebody for a lighter. Like there's people that do that.
No.
There's people that do that, and I hate that.
No. I'm not a lighter thief. But I come from the demographic of people, like, we're talking about this like it's white and black situation. There's a lot of gray area, okay, Eddie? Let me educate you on this.
There, like, I'll admit, like, there has been, like, a couple times.
If I don't have a lighter...
I've woke up the next day and I had a lighter that...
Alright, here. Let me break it down. Okay. If I don't have a lighter... It's likely I might wake up in the morning with a lighter.
Right.
But I almost always have a lighter. And not only that, if I don't have one in my pocket, there's usually one in my backpack, which I take 87% of the time with me everywhere, which I can't find right now, and it's kind of sketching me out because like everything's in there. Where's my backpack? I brought a backpack. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. All right, sorry, podcast. But there's shit in there that's important.
Right,
I think that's like my man purse.
Like my lighters.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
I got like 25 of your things in here. What I'm trying to say is that, all right, we don't do this consciously. What will happen is if there's a rare occasion where you catch me where I don't have a lighter, I might end up with your lighter at the end of the night. But this happened a lot more when I used to smoke weed as well.
See, I
don't really smoke weed unless I come here and do this podcast with you or I'm chilling with my girl at night.
See, I find like with me being like I smoke weed, but I don't smoke cigarettes. So I think that's why I'm a big victim of lighter thieving, because a lot of people smoke weed and then they have their cigarette. So then when I have my lighter, and they knew I lit the joint, we smoked it. They don't have a lighter. Oh, hey, can I borrow your lighter to light my smoke?
Well, and do you know what's funny?
And then it's gone.
The reason I know I'm a lighter thief, too, is because I can't even attest to it. But, like, aside from this lighter, I know I bought that because it's lime green. And I always pick lime green. So I know I bought that. And it still has a sticker. I don't peel stickers off anymore because it's juvenile. But, alright. So I know I bought that. Aside from that lighter, I cannot attest to a single lighter that I own me buying. Aside from my res lighters, like the ones in my backpack, they're always like reserve lighters. You know those ones you get when you buy a carton of smokes?
Yeah.
Well, I always just throw those in my backpack, so I always have something because it's with me 87% of the time.
Right.
But, yeah, as far as like the lighter goes, I know I bought that one. But I have like 3 other Bics I can tribute right now that I have no idea where they came from. One's red, one's a dark green, and one I think is white. I wouldn't buy any of those colors. So I know I didn't buy those lighters. But the thing is, could I tell you where I got them? Fuck no. So it happens. It does happen. And I couldn't tell you how it happens, but I never take a lighter if I don't have one myself.
Okay.
But yo, I still have to elaborate on this topic one more time. Because I used to own a flop. When I lived in Brantford, my parents' house was the flop house. All my friends would come there and smoke weed. So I didn't take lighters. I always just had 30 lighters on hand because people left them at my house.
Right.
But that hasn't been the case for 4 years. So I don't know where these lighters I have that I use on a daily basis come from. I know where this one came from. But like the Bic in my girl's car and then the white Bic I have, I think, in my backpack. I don't know where those came from because I only buy that.
Right.
Lighters.
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 Yo, we need to stop this.
Put your lighters up. Put your lighters up.
Your lighters, not other people's lighters.
Put your lighters up.
Okay.
Keep putting your lighters up.
Swiss Beats and
Timberland battle?
And Timberland battle.
Yeah.
It's confirmed. Both of them have confirmed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, dope. That'll be dope, man. That'll be dope.
So, what do you think?
Well, first off, the Just Blaze battle was fucking dope.
Yeah, for sure.
But I can't lie, like, a lot of people gave it to Swizz just because he dropped that, like, unreleased fucking Nas and Jay-Z collab joint.
When I was watching it early, though, early on in the video, I was like, yo, Just is going in on him.
Just killed him.
Yeah.
My personal opinion.
I thought,
because Just would pull up all his samples and re-chop them.
Oh, man, when you start doing the Rough Riders anthem.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and he would even start doing Swizz's.
Yeah.
Yeah, he started doing Swizz's shit, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. See, like, that was the crazy shit.
That was fire.
Or when he chopped up the Supertramp joint for Breathe and just because Just is such a sample guy and I appreciate the art of sampling, right? So, like, when he started pulling up samples and chopping them, I'm like, that's crazy. But, like, yeah, man, Timbaland, it'll be an interesting battle because they, I feel like they both do original production as much as they sample it of each other.
Right.
Like, Just would be a more fair battle against, like, Kanye.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, like, because they have the same production type roots.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Swiss and Timbo kind of make sense. Like,
yeah.
For their battle, it's like, they should have fucking Just and Kanye on the same card. Like, make it like a thing. That'd be dope.
Yeah, that would be dope actually too. Are they actually gonna do it like as an event, or are they just doing it like the way that those two did it, just like in a studio somewhere?
I don't know. Hopefully they do it as an event and make sure that like they make it like an official audio thing too. Like, so it's like
it'd almost be cool though if it was more of just an authentic thing, like more like. I feel like the battle might be better if it's not all theatric, you know what I mean? And it's not like an event put behind it and stuff. But it would be cool at the same time. Yeah. I think either direction would be dope.
Yeah. I think somebody that would be dope and if you're just going to put the MPC out there and have them go at it beat-wise, I think A-Rap Music.
A-Rap's nice on the MP.
Yeah, I think, like, who else would go against him, like, on just the MP, like...
Primo?
Him and Primo? That'd be fire.
That'd be fire, because Primo's got a different style. He's not about being all intricate with it, right?
Yeah.
He's just, like, he just does that boom bap, but the way he chops his samples is phenomenal.
Yeah. And
then someone like A-Rap, I feel like he's not even the greatest sample chopper. He's just amazing at, like, the... Like, he plays that thing like it's a fucking guitar, you know what I mean?
Right. He does play it like that.
So it's like, that would be a really interesting battle, actually. Have you ever seen a Pete Rock versus Premier show?
I've heard about them, but
they're cool, man. It's cool. I've seen one once. And it's really dope. It's like they go back and forth, and like it's basically like the precursor to what the Swizz and Just battle was. They just like one will play one of their own hits, and then one will play like one of their hits, and they just keep combating back and forth and seeing like who the crowd like gets live over, kind of.
Nice.
But they didn't get like and I would say I feel like that would be one of the dopest beat battles. Except I've seen them when they do it live, and it's not really a battle. Like, they don't go on the MP and, like, actually, you know what I mean? Like, they just, on the turntables, combat songs they've produced over their careers. But it's still a cool concept, like. But yeah, I'm hyped for that. The Timbo fucking Swiss. Who do you think will win? I'd give it to Tim.
I don't know if he does. I like almost like his R&B production better almost
Than his hip hop.
in his hip hop. If he does it depends on which one he does.
But Timbo's produced a lot of hip hop. People just don't realize it. You know what I mean? Like he did all Missy's albums.
Yeah.
Like, think about how many Missy Elliott hits there are. You know what I mean?
True.
Like, Bubba Sparks was his artist. Fucking, he did Raise Up for fucking P.D. Pablo. He did fucking so many Jay-Z classics from Big Pimpin', Dirt Off His Shoulders, fucking, you know what I mean? Like, Cop That Disc, Timbaland and Magoo.
Yeah, I almost have to go with Timbo on that one.
Like, Timbo's one of those sleepers because everybody sees him in the mainstream. So, like, it's funny. We did an interview with the dude Leo Vance a couple of weeks ago on Wreckords, and he listed Timbo one of his favorite producers. And I was like, bro, that's cool you say that because I feel like a lot of people in the hip-hop world sleep on Timbo.
Yeah.
Because, like, he's done a lot of hip-hop classics, but he just, like, people remember him more for, like, the Nelly Furtado shit. And, like, almost like where Pharrell's going. But Pharrell's...
Almost like his, but, like, the stuff Timbo did for, like, Aaliyah. Like, the way, like, some of those beats were, like, crazy. Like,
yeah, the Aaliyah shit, too, yeah.
Oh, man, like, he killed it on the Aaliyah shit.
Yeah, I agree with that. Timbo's crazy, man. He's done a lot. He's got a long history. Like, I think he'll beat Swiss. What about Jay-Z's business adventures, though?
Yo,
Adventures.
It's crazy how, like, Jay-Z always makes the best deals, like. But I seen a thing, I give Complex their credit, they did this video, and broke down, like, all these different times that Jay-Z has went with the second or third competitor in an industry. And he's done that consistently, like, when he went with the Reeboks, Nike was the number one, right? And then he went with Bing instead of Google. He went with Vidi instead of Instagram. And everybody's like, what the fuck is Vidi? Exactly.
And it failed.
But,
Tidal instead of Spotify?
well, he created Tidal.
Yeah, but it's still the underdog.
It's still the underdog yet. So, like, but it almost makes it look like, if he went with the main people all the time, he looked like a sellout. And with him doing the underground, like, not the underground guys, but the guys that are just below that, just makes him look like a good businessman and not a sellout. So I think, like, that's, like, obviously some people are obviously going to look at Jay as a sellout, like, fucking, because of how they think, right? But he's really done great business moves over time, like.
Yeah, I agree, man. And Jay-Z's one of the nicest.
Yeah, definitely.
People need to, like... I understand what it's like to be a Jay-Z hater, because it wasn't until I was 16 to where I actually understood. But it was like what we were talking about earlier, and I said you need to reach that point of, like, good music where, you know on which wavelength to appreciate it. That's what I had to learn with Jay-Z, on which wavelength to appreciate it.
I had to hit that too. Yeah.
And it was when I heard Threat. That's what it was. I heard Threat, and I was like, yo, Jay can spit like this?
I heard
and that made me go back and check his whole catalog. I always knew Reasonable Doubt was nice. But then I just assumed that he just kind of fell off from that.
I always, what's the ones with Scarface? This Can't Be Life? I think it was that one.
Yeah.
That I kind of, like, I was like, oh, like.
That was one of the first Kanye joints for Rockefeller.
Yeah, that's, like, one of the first ones that I was, like, kind of like, oh, shit, like, maybe I should pay more attention to Jay.
And you're a little older than me, so that's a good point to pick, too. Yeah. Because that album, I feel like, is one of the albums that people call one of Jay's worst albums, but I think it was...
Dynasty, was it?
Yeah, Dynasty's fire.
Yeah.
Like, it's not on the level of the albums we named on the other podcast.
Yeah.
Black Album, 44-4, Reasonable Doubt, but, like, that album, Dynasty, is fire.
Yeah. Did it
have slept
on. Change the Game?
Yeah.
Change the Game was on there. That was
so dope. Do It Again. Fucking.
No, Do It Again was
Volume 3. Yeah, you're right.
Volume 3.
But it had I'm a hustler, baby.
Yeah. And then
I just want to give it to you. It had Guilty Until Proven Innocent.
Yo.
With R. Kelly.
Yo, that joint.
Creeper.
That joint was fire though. Like, I love that joint. Like, Guilty Until.
Oh, bro, that song is fire.
And, like, over time, like, I feel like
the public can't wait. Crackers had to have it way before its release date. Jigga get irate. Press get it fucked up. Took me 1.8, but I had to get it straight. Cop the CD.
Cop the vinyl. Cop
Get the tape. Jigga give you food for thought, dog. Get a plate. Ah! Hove kills that.
But like one of my favorite songs by Jay over time would be the I Just Wanna Love You and Be Who I Am.
I love that song too, man. That's one of my favorite joints. Like,
yeah, that's
Hove.
Yeah.
Hove.
Fire.
Hove. I'm a hustler, baby. I just want you to know.
Anywhere I've been, or where I'm about to go. Cause I just wanna love you.
I'll be who I am.
Yeah,
and
classic.
with all this cash.
And the video was classic too, when they were walking through the different rooms.
And like JD's in the fucking closet. And
then
he's like R. Kelly. That's where R. Kelly should have been in the
Yo.
Guilty Until Proven Innocent video.
Yo, and then Beanie was in the...
We're clowning R. Kelly hard right now.
I know.
Yo, salute to R. Kelly still, musically.
Musically, he's phenomenal. Like, I Wish, that song.
Do you know what I like? Spending money.
I like Home Alone.
I Believe I Can Fly.
Yeah, The World's Greatest.
Oh, yeah. Fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fucking.
And even like the OG classic, fucking.
I
don't see nothing wrong.
What about?
With a little bump and grind. With a little bump and grind.
I'm a flirt. As soon as I go walk up in the club, I'm a flirt.
And then the one with Nas, that
Street Dreams remix.
Street Dreams remix, yes,
is dope.
I was thinking of that. Did you ever think that you'd be this rich? Did you ever think that you'd have all these hits? Did you ever think that you'd be the Dawn?
I don't know that song. That's where 50 got that bar from in How to Rob. Did you ever think that you would be this rich? Did you ever think that you
don't know
would
that song?
have hits? Did you ever think that I'd flash the 9 and take
Yeah, he did use that.
Shit like it's mine?
Yeah, he did use that on How to Rob. Yeah, but like the R. Kelly song is fire too. Like
I don't even know the Nas and R. Kelly one.
yeah, it's
an R. Kelly song, obviously.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fire song.
I need to peep that.
And then like there's how can you forget the it's the remix to Ignition. I've been fresh out the kitchen.
Mama
rolling that body, got every minute here wishing. Sipping on coke and rum.
Yeah.
I'm like, so what? I'm drunk. It's the freaking weekend, baby.
I'm about to have me some fun.
Nice.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So since we're singing along and shit and being weird and all that, and you know, Puffy's son being a rapper and all that, and like just things are like really awkward in the world right now and all that, I feel like that maybe we should just talk about water on Mars.
Yeah, let's just take it to another planet then. Like, fucking, since we're already out there.
Well, they've been saying for years water's been on Mars, but I guess like they just finally affirmed it. Like,
yo, that's dope. Like, fucking, I hope like one day I can have a fucking mansion on Mars. Like, you know, like the first people that move out there are gonna have like the fucking hugest properties, right? Like they're gonna have fucking like gigantic mansions and shit.
Like if they got enough property space for my penis with no condom on, then I'm happy.
Yo, they better have like a condom like on the fucking Oh, imagine fucking in space.
Well, you know what? When I feel like on Mars, when you're like being like brought onto the planet, like there should just be like these like little like metal poles that hold up in the air and like condoms just flapping them like in the breeze.
Yeah.
And then like as you're being like brought to the planet, like you're brought out on the outside of the spaceship and like it just inserts a condom onto you, and then you're free to roam Mars with the condom on.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to learn how to put it on with the different like gravity difference and stuff. Like it puts the condom on for you. Then you're free to fuck all of the different species of Mars.
I definitely want to keep a condom on for fucking in space. You want to know why?
Well,
wait, hold on.
I don't know.
This is a great point.
All right, I have a great point as well that agrees.
Because when let's say like you don't want a nut in her, you want to pull out. When you pull out,
where's it gonna go?
That nut is just in space. And what if like, what if you're floating towards that and you just can't stop floating towards that, and like you're floating towards your own nut, and like.
Or what if like your kid ends up going in space like 50 years after you, and then like they land on Mars, and all of a sudden they eat your seed accidentally because it's just been floating around for 50 years.
Oh.
Do you want your kid to eat your nut?
Yeah, you just broke it out. Way fucked up. Obviously not. I don't want my kid to eat my nut. Like.
I told Eddie not to get me high, y'all.
Yeah, but like.
The other thing with fucking in space, the point I wanted to make was.
Do you think Martian women are hot though? Do you think Martian women will be hot?
Well, this kind of relates to the point. Is that do you know what the leading cause to koala bear deaths annually is?
No.
Chlamydia.
Koala bears.
Yeah, look it up if you don't believe me. I'm not trolling you right now. This is an actual fact. Okay. So, if a koala bear has the 85% chance to give you chlamydia, what the fuck you think a space Martian's gonna give you, yo? Like, I think they should just have these metal poles that, like, just kind of, like, surround the whole planet, like, kind of like a flag, like a national flag for Mars. And then when you're being brought to the planet, they have, like, some machine on the outside that straps you in, and then, like, you have to obviously already have...
bodysuit?
You have to be erect by that point. I feel like with no gravity, you'll always be erect. And then, like, you're just floating through, and, like, it just puts the condom on you. Like, it's just flapping there in the
You feel like the no gravity would make you hard all the time?
I feel like it would.
I don't know.
That was just a joke. Scientifically.
I was really starting to think about that. I was like,
no,
I don't know. Like,
no,
would I be hard?
Scientifically, I don't think so.
Okay.
But, yeah. Either way.
It puts you in this machine and like it gives you visuals and like you just like, and then as soon as you get hard, it's like. Psh.
It just doesn't stop. Constant blood flow.
Yeah. Think about
like a girl who's never loses her period. It's just on it every day of her life. It's just constant blood flow.
Here's an off topic, but I think it's a good thing to point out in that.
That I have no legs.
No.
And I have no penis.
Okay. Well.
Okay. I have no dick.
So I was saying, like, I don't know how I feel about donating blood.
But how do you feel about donating cum?
I'd do that. But I wouldn't. I would donate cum, but I wouldn't donate blood. You wanna know why? You wanna know why?
Because blood, it's a need to live.
Because no, what if my blood at some point is in somebody else's penis? Like, I don't want my blood in somebody else's penis.
I never thought about it like that.
So yeah, I would donate cum, but I wouldn't donate blood.
Damn.
Because I don't want my blood to be in. Like, if I don't donate cum and they're putting my cum in a girl's vagina.
But what if it's a gay guy like buying the cum and he's just like inserting it into his ass just because it turns him on?
There's no donating for me anymore. I'm done. I've donated cum the last time was it. The last time I did it was it. I'm done. No blood, no cum.
Alright, well, speaking of cum and blood, what about Black China
but
and Rob Kardashian?
Isn't it awesome when they combine though?
Yeah. Cum blood, like that pink milkshake that comes out.
It's like
strawberry on the inside.
It's like when you come in a girl when she's on her period.
That's what I just said.
No.
Didn't I?
You said it like kind of like
in a more descriptive, disgusting way.
In a more awesome way, like mine was just general. I want to make sure the general people knew.
Well, you know what? Ghostface Killah said once, "Fuck bitches on the reg with no problemo." So ever since then, I just want to make strawberry milkshakes.
Right.
Like, sorry, exactly. Ghostface, you're my favorite rapper, and everything you say influences my life. Like when you said, "Holding on to trees hard to capture." Is that what he says?
Something like that.
I hang glide, something. I don't know. That just made me want to be hard to capture. So I actually cut off everybody's hands that I personally knew so they could not capture me.
Okay. Mayweather versus Conor McGregor.
I don't follow fighting at all or wrestling, but wrestling. I don't follow boxing or fighting, but I would just say simply, Mayweather's like the best boxer of all time compared to under Muhammad Ali. Is that a correct statement to make?
Pretty
close.
Well, it's for me.
Debatable.
For me, I look at it like for his weight category, he's the best boxer for that weight category. Because like, if you're really looking at like who would be better in their prime, like obviously like Muhammad Ali would take his head out because he's.
Well, Muhammad Ali was like the best.
Well, like Muhammad Ali is like that much.
He's like
heavier
Jordan.
too. He's a higher weight class, right?
Okay, yeah. See, I don't follow boxing, so like all that stuff.
So I think like for that weight class, Mayweather is probably.
Is McGregor in his weight class though? Because McGregor's way bigger than him.
I think it's the same
weight class, really.
Yeah.
McGregor like towers him and is more muscular. I feel like.
I'm not sure exactly, but I think it's.
Oh shit.
But like for like greatest boxers, like you gotta put Mike Tyson in there too, though.
Yeah, Tyson. Yeah. Oh yeah. My bad. Tyson's fucking.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm saying Mayweather in it might go all the way. It might go to 12. But if it does go to 12, Mayweather will point the shit out of him like fucking in points throughout the whole thing.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Mayweather's gonna win regardless. I feel like because
if Conor,
it's like Jordan
wins,
in baseball.
If Conor wins, it's within like the first like 2 rounds.
Because he just gets a good hit and knocks him out.
Yeah.
But is McGregor that kind of fighter in the UFC, or is he like one of those like pin you down on the ground and choke you out kind of guys?
No, he's
a KO guy.
Yeah, he swings.
And like he's knocked people out.
I haven't really watched too much on his fights, but like the clips that I've seen of him, he's
in UFC. Do they punch each other in the face?
Yeah. With
bare hands.
No, with their gloves are way smaller than the boxing gloves.
But they have gloves.
But they have gloves. They're like, they're very small though gloves.
It's pretty much like punching a guy in his face.
Yeah, it's just the gloves are pretty much there to like so you don't get cuts in your hands.
Wow. Yeah. See, like to me, honestly, fighting is just savage. I don't really I don't really condone fighting, so I don't watch public fighting. You know what I mean? I think it's like the most savage sport. Like 2 guys go into a ring and beat the shit out of each other. It's like barbaric.
I love it.
I just feel like we as people, like, if you saw a guy, we're in a period of time where people like will get mad at you for punching someone in the face who deserves it. You know what I mean? They'll be like, that wasn't the way to deal with that. And like, you know what I mean? Like, people are so PC and pussy these days that it's just like...
That's why we need like
UFC and that kind of shit is just barbaric to me. Like, even boxing at least is like, you got some gloves on. It's like, you know, it's kind of a sport. There's a point system. Like, UFC is just like barbarians. There's just 2 guys going in a fucking booth and a fucking ring and just knocking the shit out of each other.
See, for the same reasons that you don't like it.
Is why you like it.
Is why I like it.
See, it's just like, I don't know. I just feel like
I'm not a big UFC guy, though. I'm not like...
You're not huge. You don't order every fight and shit like that.
But like, if I'm at somebody's house and they got it going on, like, I'll sit there and watch it.
Well, I mean, yeah, I've sat there and watched fights before. But like, I'm not really that overly interested. I'm just watching. I'm like, these guys are just beating the shit out of each other. It's like bum fights. At least bum fights is hilarious because they're bums.
Right.
You know what I mean? They like just scream fucked up hilarious shit between like, you know what I mean?
That's more entertaining than
like UFC to me.
Yeah, for sure.
I like that's all I say. It's just like it seems like fucking like Roman barbaric fucking like I don't know, but it's like it is what it is. But either way, I definitely think Mayweather will win because it's like Jordan in baseball. You know what I mean? You can't go into a game that's not yours and fucking expect to win. Like, and with all the shit talk he's talking too, like even call 50 Cent a bitch, and he's like, man, did you see them when they were in Toronto?
No.
Oh my god, it's like literally Mayweather just like speaks for like 2 minutes and says like, can't remember what he says, but like just
threw,
like
threw money on him or something.
No, just like some positive quote, like like dedication means like I can't remember what he said. It was like something, or like he like basically, but like in the whole time Conor McGregor's just up there with a microphone, like roasting him like a fucking. Like the fucking roast on Comedy Network, like literally just like calling him a little bitch and like all this shit and just like roasting the shit out of him in Toronto.
I seen the one thing. He's like, "What? You got a little school bag? You can't even read."
Yeah,
like, oh,
he's being savage. But do you know what else is funny about that? I've seen pictures that show them riding the same private jet to go do the tour promos.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's all just money.
Yeah,
they're cool,
yeah.
Or they're cool enough to not actually want to fight.
Well, that's like that's a lot of things like because they know if they fight beforehand, all the money's gone.
That's true too.
That's a big card. Like it's looking to be like the biggest in fighting. Like,
well, that's why they're doing it, right? Because
yeah.
boxing's pay-per-views money has been down for a long time, so they're trying to like spike it back. You hear what he's getting paid for that fight?
It's retarded.
It's the most, and that's another thing I found
most
crazy.
Money ever.
McGregor has never got paid this much for a fight. What was it? I think 150 mil or something.
I don't know what the exact thing is, but like, yeah.
And the most he's ever made off a single UFC fight is something around like 10 mil, or like 1.5 mil or something. I can't remember the numbers, but the numbers are so far off from the boxing numbers. Like boxers get paid so much more money to do fights, and like UFC is so much more savage. And UFC is like more popular than boxing is now, so I feel that's inexcusable. Like you need to start paying UFC fighters more money.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so we got the big three. Yay! Ice Cube. Ice Cube's the man. Like, and I don't care what anybody says.
Mine, cracker, get back.
Right? Like Ice Cube's the man. Can't say anything bad about him.
3 players on my team and they all stacked.
Yo, costing him like MJ, and now he has his own basketball league. What do you think?
I don't know. I think it's a cool concept. I don't think it'll last. I think it'll fail.
You think it'll fail?
I don't think the big three is something people want to see.
I think it is.
I think it's something people in his age group want to see.
I think as they get like so many people were hyped about seeing Allen Iverson.
Why he's in it?
Yeah.
Well, that was good. That's actually the other thing I was gonna say is I find it hard to like book people who have such big egos to play once they've been off the court for so long.
But even like
then they can tarnish their legacies.
Even like I seen a clip from Paul Pierce. He's like yo, he's like I want to try and set this up for next year. He wanted like him, Kevin, who's the Garnett,
yeah,
and Kobe.
Did Kobe retire?
Yeah, Kobe retired.
When?
Last year.
Oh, okay.
You don't remember Kobe retiring? He had the most epic fucking last game ever. You really don't watch. I don't
really watch much basketball, man. Not since I was young.
The guy's wearing a jersey.
Yeah. Celtics jersey. Celtics is my team. But I lost interest once Paul Pierce started sucking, and once they inducted Shaq, I was like, basketball's gay.
But like,
it's not. Kobe's, but my team just turned whack.
Yeah, Kobe's last game, he got 60 points. Crazy.
The one thing that's cool about Kobe too is like he's not an asshole like most players. Like he's like a team player. He knows how to play with a team.
But I feel if the big three can keep on getting guys like that, even if it's not those three on a team.
Kobe was an asshole. My bad.
He was a really good shit talker.
Kobe was an asshole.
Yeah, but I think he learned a lot from Jordan. He just really idolized Jordan a lot.
Yeah, Kobe was an asshole. Sorry, I take that back. Fucking yeah, he was an ass.
But he's a great player.
Yeah. And
his last game he scored 60 points. So to see him come back in this league, it'd be interesting to see.
And he agreed to it?
No. He hasn't. It was just.
Paul Pierce said that.
Paul Pierce wanted to set that up.
So Paul Pierce is in the league then?
He's not in as of right now. Like they're halfway through their first season.
Oh, so it's already running.
Yeah.
Why have I not heard anything about this?
I don't know.
Is it on, like, do they cover it on Sports Network and shit?
Yeah.
I don't watch Sports Network, but... So the Big Three is like a thing.
Yeah, it's like they have 8 teams, and they all go to like
And they play 3-on-3.
3-on-3, all at the same like so like when you go to an event, you get to see all 8 teams play like 4 like.
Really?
Yeah, and then they travel throughout different cities.
And then what happened? They like.
And
There's a point system in which like certain teams who win, and then they go on, and then there's got to be a playoffs or something.
And there's a playoffs at the end.
You know what? Shout outs to Ice Cube. You just revolutionized my favorite sport. Like that's a whole different way of doing it and thinking about it. And,
right, and like his point was saying like how many times like you didn't have like 10 guys or to go and play basketball sometimes. So like a lot of like hood games were 3-on-3.
Yeah, I always played 3-on-3.
Yeah.
I never had a fucking... Fuck no. I feel like in the hood, you almost have more people who are down to play basketball than in the suburbs, man. We played a lot of 3-on-3 or 2-on-2.
Exactly, right?
No, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So I think
that's cool, man.
Like
the more I learn about it, the more I think it's really cool.
Yeah, and like
when you first told me about it and just briefly, I was like, that kind of sounds lame. Like I don't see this working, but like, no, it sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Who's in there this year?
Allen Iverson.
So Iverson's in there.
Yeah. Chimpsy Phillips. I can't remember. Like there's some. I can't remember right offhand. I don't know the brain fart, but like.
No Ewing.
No Ewing.
No Pippen.
Pimpin. Pimpin. Go back to Pimpin. No Pippin. That'd be dope to see. Like, definitely. Even if Jordan came in and played like a little bit.
Jordan would never. Never.
I don't know.
Jordan's the biggest asshole. I feel like that needs to be an unwritten topic, is how big of an asshole Jordan is. Have you heard some of these industry stories of Jordan?
Oh, yeah. For sure. And, yeah, definitely, like, what Nori was saying.
What one is the one with Nori?
Nori was,
where he wouldn't even take a picture with him? Or was it...
No, like, he wouldn't even, he wouldn't even let, like, the hip-hop guys talk to him, like,
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I don't want to talk to those fucking... I think it was, like, Method Man, Redman wanted to talk to him, and he was like, nah, like, I don't want to...
Yeah, I'm good.
And then, like, I guess, like, after this thing, the only rapper he did talk to was Jay-Z.
Did he?
Yeah.
They talked?
Yeah.
And, like, had dialogue?
I don't know.
How much dialogue?
How much dialogue, but I guess he did have a conversation with him, but...
Trippy. And, because did you hear the Chameleonaire story?
No.
Alright, well, I can't say the word, but... So, basically, Chameleonaire was at, like, an industry party.
Yeah.
And he goes up to Jordan, because he sees Jordan there, and this around the time, like, Riding Dirty, right?
Yeah.
He's like, yo, it's Michael Jordan. So he goes over to him, and he's like, yo, Jordan, you're a huge inspiration to me growing up, man. Like, blah, 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 blah. Give him the whole spiel or whatever. He's like, mind if we take a picture? And Jordan's response was, I don't take pictures with N-word.
Oh, snap. Yeah, Jordan's, like...
That's crazy. Like,
even, like,
when I hear that kind of stuff, all I have to say is humble yourself.
Yeah, even his teammates, like, what he punched Steve Kerr.
Yeah, he was known for punching out teammates.
And then, Rodman said that, like, the only time Jordan ever spoke to him when he played in the Bulls was on the court. That's the only time Jordan ever talked to him on the whole time he played with the Bulls. It was the only time he talked to him was on the court.
What? But he got along with Pippen hella well.
Yeah.
They were fucking sitting in the car at the fucking one playoff game smoking fucking victory cigars before the game started.
Right. But Rodman, he didn't want no part of Rodman.
Really?
Yeah.
Because the way he, like, was weird and stuff?
Yeah.
Really?
I guess, like...
I would assume, I guess.
I would assume.
Man, Jordan is so savage.
Yeah.
And that's what bugs me out about how people will fucking, like, go spend $200 on a pair of Jordans. It's like, if you knew an asshole like that in your real life, you would never support him.
Yeah. But I'm even knowing that he's an asshole and, like, They are comfortable shoes, and they are like.
I've never bought a pair of Jordans, I can proudly say. But do you know what? And I've actually never even thought.
I bought Jordans before. And
I
like them.
I've never even thought Jordans look dope. Ever. I've just thought they look like basketball shoes. No, they're just normal basketball shoes. They're way too hyped up. But do you know what looked fucking dope?
Yo, if you can look on my face right now, like.
Yeah, this guy looks like I just asked him for a ZJ.
Something like that.
But
whatever a ZJ is.
If you don't know, you can't afford it. You don't know the reference. Alright. For my people who know the reference, I'm going to let you just sleep on that. I don't even tell you what movie that's from. I'm going to just let you find out one day. You're going to catch that. You're going to watch the classic comedy. You'll be like, the ZJ. But yo, fucking, still. So, I seen the freshest pair of Jordans that they just put out. The classic Nintendos.
Yeah, I shared that, yeah.
Those are dope. Those I would go pay, like,
yeah,
200 tops.
And even like the little chain thing,
tops.
even the little chain thing that had like the cartridge.
I didn't see the chain thing.
You know how like usually
the shoes that come with the little chain thing. Yeah,
it was a Nintendo cartridge. The Nintendo cartridge. Like that's fire.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Like those are dope.
But like for like the big three, I like to see Tim Duncan.
Word?
I'd like to see Tim Duncan get in there.
Legendary with this balling like I'm Tim Duncan.
People sleep
Tory
on
Lanez?
He's alright.
Tim Duncan's a dope song.
I'm gonna check that.
I'm legendary with this balling like I'm Tim Duncan. But yeah, Tim Duncan, sorry, continue.
Yeah, like just classic players like that. I like to see like come in and play this. I think it'd be dope. Like to see these guys.
That's cool. I would like to see Pierce on it.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Pierce. I'm pretty sure I'm rocking your jersey right now. Am I?
Yeah.
Yep. I have like 5 Celtics jerseys, so it's hard to know who I'm rocking at any given time. I'm not a number person.
Okay.
I'm not that big into sports, man, but you know, basketball's always been my sport, and I just not enough to watch it. You know what I mean? I'd rather listen to music than watch sports.
You don't know.
This is how we do it.
How
we mend it.
For the longest time, I always just like said "done know." Then I started mixing the "done know." True.
It's a ting.
Okay. What rappers do you think would give the best interviews? I would say, the top 2 would 50. Be like top 2 would be Eddie G and Maloney. I'd say best 2 rappers that do interviews. But yeah, we said 50. I think 50 would be hilarious.
50 would be a good interviewer.
And like he's
such a troll.
He is definitely the definition of a troll. Like he might be the biggest troll in hip hop.
He might be the biggest troll in hip hop. That's actually true.
Yo.
Salute to 50.
Congrats congrats to you, yo. Like number 1.
We should make a pay the toll awards. And like every year give a troll award out to the best troll.
We should do a No Condom podcast awards.
And your trophy will just be a big penis without a condom on it.
Right.
A gold plated penis.
No.
Basically a gold plated dildo on a fucking wooden plaque.
Just a regular dildo. Like, fuck it.
Just give him a dildo.
Yeah.
With no condom on it.
Wouldn't it even be funnier? With a condom, but the top of it is ripped off, like so the head of the fucking dildo is showing.
Interesting. I was almost thinking like actually just put a full out condom on it, and then it's just like so ironic.
Right? Don't you think?
They'd be like, "Why'd you give me a condom on it?" And I'll be like,
"That's for you. That's for you to figure out."
Yeah, you got the award for a reason.
Okay.